welcome to my table. This is Amanda with Journey in the Stone, and we're going to do a pick a stone reading, and hopefully the messages will apply to you. If they don't, I really hope you'll come back or try a different reading. There's a couple of different things here on the table, starting with the Poppy Jade Butterfly. Poppy Jade is a great stone for protection, protecting our serenity, protecting our sense of innocence and purity. It can also help against like unwanted thought patterns. It can be a really productive stone for doing shadow work. Is it a butterfly? Is it a moth? I don't know. You decide. Okay. Next up, we have our Labradorite Crow. Labradorite is an amazing stone. It can represent change and transformation, much like the shiny iridescence coming from underneath. It can also be a huge stone for, promoting significant transformation and also enhancing psychic ability. Crows are super, super smart, super instinctive. This is a wonderful stone if you're feeling like you want to dive in a little bit. Okay, last up, we have the Zoisite with Ruby. He's a hare, or rabbit, brings good luck. Anyways, he can represent happiness, abundance, vitality. He can bring in divine love and healing as well. Okay, so that's what we have. Go ahead and make your selection, and I will see you there. Hey there, stone number one. You selected the Poppy Jade Moth / Butterfly. Maybe you're looking to bring in some more peace and tranquility into your life. Maybe you're trying to purify some thoughts, some thought processes, mindsets, etc. Maybe you want to do away with some unhelpful thought patterns that are in your space. Maybe you're diving into your shadow work. Maybe you're looking for transformation. We're going to dive right in. We're going to see exactly what kind of energy we're working with. Starting with this Be Fearless card. I love this, especially when we have a stone that suggests that we're going into some self-work. There may be a need to expect transformation, to expect some shadows to creep up, which is a great opportunity for attacking our shadow work and getting in there and getting the work done. Be fearless. The shadows illuminate the things we need to work on. And when we illuminate the things we need to work on, we work with the light. So be fearless. There's an opportunity right now. And there's really this element of night here, which makes me think this is a brilliant reading for someone who is looking to do inner work. There's an opportunity to be fearless. There's an opportunity to confront some of the challenges and things that may have held us back. All right. Resurrection. Reconsider a project or recall a person from the recent past to resurrect an idea. I like that. Maybe there's someone who in the past you witnessed a transformation in. And maybe you want to get some ideas or some support. Or maybe you just want to call on them as a way of bringing forth some inspiration. I do believe that there is an opportunity to confront some of the lower vibrations that we all have and level up spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and actually make way to bring really good things in. We're going to dive into our tarot. We're going to get a little bit of a spread to see what kind of is going on. What is prompting this need for self-work, development? Okay. Well, it seems that maybe there was a finality here, an end of a marriage, the end of a relationship, the end of a career path. At the center of our reading, we have the Three of Swords. So something really kind of just took the life out of you, sucker punched you even. And with the Hierophant in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it's like the ground came out from underneath you. And it's created an opportunity to move through our fear, to move beyond our fear and have a great resurrection of our own. I think this is a wonderful time for you. As agonizing as it may feel, as challenging as it is, know that you are not alone. Know that there are people who are cheering you on. We have the Four of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Wands in reverse. I'm feeling like you may have withdrawn from yourself. You may have neglected yourself. And with the poppy jade, this is a wonderful stone for retraining our thought process, for course correcting some of the dark alleyways that we've gotten tangled up in. I believe that you are no longer focusing on what didn't work. That is great. That's a breakthrough. With the Four of Wands reverse, I feel like you're slowing down. You know, like things may have happened very rapidly for you and you're starting to slow down. You're starting to let go. You're starting to do some healing. And I know that if it's not happening right this very moment, that in the very near future, you're going to feel this sudden shift, churning, much like the transformation of a moth, of a butterfly. Moths are very psychic. So you may be feeling and getting a lot of information and insight right now about what direction you're going. That is your calling. There is something on the horizon here for you. It's going to require a little bit of work. That's okay. We all have it. Next up is our shadow cards. These are just a few cards that might illuminate some of the things that you need to confront or things that will come up during this process for you. We have the Nine of Swords and the Magician reversed. Don't let the loop in your head diminish your power, diminish your strength, reduce your confidence. There is a need for contemplation, but there's also the capacity when we're healing and recovering or reeling even, that we get stuck in a negative mindset or we start to really experience turmoil and we play it on repeat. We have the visions, we have the self-talk, we have the dark shadows of what was said to us that did not serve us, that were not true. Don't let those thoughts disparage you. You are a powerful being. But when we have something like the poppy jade moth butterfly, the resurrection, we have opportunity to be fearless. This is a powerful individual. You are a powerful individual. And the Nine of Swords says that with your great power can come mental agony. And I get it. I totally get it. And it can interfere with our process and our progress. You are a powerful manifester. Don't let a negative mindset, unhelpful thoughts cause you to bring in more heartache, more despair. Try to course correct those negative thoughts, nail down some positive self-affirming affirmations and revert to that every time you start to get into a negative loop. Heal yourself with positive words. It's a start. We have a Moonology card here. This is our just general message from the universe, just a little helpful nudge in a direction from Source. The answers you need are coming. Yes, the answers you need are coming. I believe they are already here, but it may be that you are still struggling with a recent departure, the recent dismantle of what once was your construct. And so you may be a little, you may be licking your wounds, and as you're licking your wounds, you may not be hearing some of the signals that are coming to you from Source saying, don't worry. The healing process is important. You're doing it. Be fearless. Your comeback is happening. Your transformation is happening. There is a great opportunity here for you, and I see you taking it because you are fearless. Thank you so much for coming to this reading. I encourage you to come back. I would love to have your energy back here. If you want to, you can like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the stones or crystals that you may see on my channel, you can always visit my site. It's listed in the link. Viewer, you're amazing. Okay? Thank you. Bye. Hey, stone number 2, you chose the labradorite crow. we love Labradorite. Labradorite has a strong vibe of transformation. So maybe that you are transforming at this time intentionally. Labradorite can also include like an element of bringing past hurt to the surface so that we can transmute it, transform it, heal it. I feel like maybe this is a time for you to bring things to the surface and or confront things that are under the surface so that you can proceed in your path of transformation and spiritual development. We have strength. Well, one, you have a tremendous amount of strength. I mean, that must be obvious. Because the strength card to me says that you have not only endured and you are enduring, but that you actually go the extra mile to try to protect others. This is a hugely admirable trait, and it's not something that comes easy. We're frequently not born with it. We acquire it over time. We acquire strength through our capacity to endure, heal, and transform through our circumstance. Abundance. You've done a lot of work. You've done a lot of work to address the things that were not serving you, to confront the shadows that were holding you back and maybe even hurting others. I think that you have had to do a lot of self-work, and you're now moving into this phase where you are manifesting things. You're certainly deserving. You're drawing in resources. You're drawing in opportunities. You're drawing in relationships that are serving you, that you can serve and feel good about. Stuck. You may be stuck because you are overly attached to a method or piece. When it comes to transformation, it's very easy to go with the flow, or so we think. There comes a moment where we are so evolved from where we've been that we're like, how do we take this to the next level? I really feel like you have done so much work and the abundance is starting to come in. What do we do now? Where do we go from here? And I think what we continue to do is the work. If things aren't blasting you in the face saying, fix me, then meditate, journal. There's always more work to be done. We're going to pull some tarot cards, get a little more idea of what's going on here. Okay. All right, so something's coming together for me, and no, this message won't apply to everybody. This message may only apply for a few here in this reading who chose this stone, but this stuck card is, well, sticking with me. And we have the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups reverse, and then we have this this Ace of Swords. Are you feeling stuck because of a dynamic? Are you feeling that there is a interpersonal relationship that you are a part of that requires transformation, and someone in the scenario is stuck and it's preventing it's preventing a move forward? We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. I feel like there is a lack of cooperation. There is a stalemate in a interpersonal relationship here. Someone is evolving rapidly. Someone is doing a lot of work, and it may be, and it frequently is the case, that someone in a dynamic is making larger strides than another. It doesn't diminish the love and respect we have for our partners, our friends, our family members. But I feel like there is someone closely connected with your home space, with your heart and relationship space, that is not at your level right now. I haven't done this with any of the other piles yet, which is just only one pile, I guess. But I feel like I want to get a little clarity, so I'm going to just pull a couple of extra cards here. And just get a little bit more of a vision here, because I believe that I feel very clear that someone is doing a lot of self-work, and I'm beginning to feel someone is not. So I'm going to pull some advice cards. Can I get some advice cards for my viewer? This is stone number 2. Thank you, Spirit, angels, guides. Beings of light and love. Let's get some advice for my viewer. Well, I think the advice here is that you stay the course for yourself. The information will come to you. I believe that you're already starting to pull your energy back from this dynamic. That doesn't mean that things end or disperse. It means that you essentially stop dumping precious energy into a situation, and you start to really redirect that energy back into your situation. With the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Cups reverse, I feel like you've moved on from this notion of throwing everything into a relationship, and I believe that you're seeing things very clearly, and you've already made a decision. With the Two of Swords reversed and the World upright, I believe that you're unstuck. You're unstuck. What's stuck is that when we're in a relationship or a dynamic with someone, well, it could be a little more complicated. There are affairs and other things, and certainly feelings that need to be addressed and communication that needs to happen. But I think the spirit of the reading here is you are transforming, you are enhancing your psychic abilities, you're doing the work, and that is where your energy needs to be. Next up, we have a shadow card. This is just going to illuminate some shadow that may creep up during this process for you that you might want to keep an eye out for. It's the Wheel of Fortune upright. If I were you, I would perhaps be prepared to disappoint a few people, or perhaps even someone, maybe even yourself. But the thing about this shadow card is that, being that it's an upright, it's a very powerful card. Being that it's a major arcana, it's a very powerful card. I think that the shadow here is, don't let an opportunity to continue down your path, identify your path, own and claim your destiny for the sake of the status quo. Finally, we have a Moonology card. This Moonology card is just a general message from the universe, just a little, a little twinkle, a little piece of advice. You apply it to your situation as you will. I consider this message from Source. Be bold and make the first move. Sometimes it's necessary, especially if we're stuck. We could stay in a stuck situation. We can stay with someone who is stuck. But I believe with this Strength card and the Wheel of Fortune and this brilliant abundance that is coming in, you need to be bold. Make the first move. Make the first move out of a situation that's not working for you anymore. Be bold and make the first move towards your true divine path, because you are an incredible being who has a tremendous capacity to take something and make it great. Viewer, thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this reading, you can feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you like crystals and stones and you'd like to visit my shop, the link is in the description. Okay, bye. Hey, stone number 3, you chose the zoisite with ruby. Well, we all know the story of the tortoise and the hare. And I feel like you are quickly moving into a place where you are bringing in a sense of peace and harmony, and definitely you're giving yourself an opportunity to experience the divine, and you're doing so with haste. Let's get started. Hey, stone number 3, you chose the zoisite with ruby. It's a hare. We all know the story of the tortoise and the hare, and I really feel like you are making quick moves. Now, the thing about this particular stone is that it's all about happiness, abundance, vitality, divine love, and healing. It's a very dynamic stone because it's actually ruby and zoisite combined, and that creates a lot of energy. And, well, I mean, we also have it in a hare form, bunny form, and we know all about how quickly these little suckers can move. We're going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards, and then we'll go into the tarot. We're just going to start with a general understanding understanding of what's going on here, free spirit, number 13, lucky number 13. Yeah, of course. I mean, the hair moves with zeal, with zest, with a verve for life. And I'm sensing that there is a really energetic vibe with you right now. I mean, it's almost magnetic. People are responding to you. People are coming out of the woodworks. Everyone is curious about what you're doing, what is going on with our precious stone number 3. They want some of that. You're kind of like an elixir at the moment. We have solitude. Well, yeah, and that's the other thing about this amazing spirit that you're embodying right now, is that you are very focused, and I believe that you're very focused on a personal project, an idea, a concept, a creative piece. I think maybe you are a creative type, an artist, a writer, a musician, a performer, a dancer. I mean, you fill in the blanks, but there is an element of absolute magic here. But there's also this withdrawal, like you are in your laboratory creating something amazing. People are very curious, but you're appreciating this time that you're spending with self and spirit. Go deeper. Expressing the deeper meanings in life while staying attuned to childlike wonder is at the heart of all great art. I believe that you are being very expressive at this time. I believe that you are having a lot of fun. Your inner child is exploring new concepts, new ideals. There may be a need to slow down a little bit. You know, I mean, not in your velocity towards your greatness, no. But there may be a need to take a more disciplined approach to things like chill time, meditation, communing, gently in nature, journaling some of your ideas and your thoughts and your dreams. I'm sensing so much action and momentum, but I'm also sensing that there's a huge opportunity to connect with source. We're going to pull some tarot and get a bigger picture here. You're thinking differently about what currency is to you. Is it money, or is it peace of mind? Is it cash, or is it a sense of excitement, wellness, adventure? We have the 5 of Wands. I feel like you're in a really good place right now. You may have an abundance of energy, but I don't feel like you're super stressed. I feel like you're taking the space that you need. You're exploring your creativity. You're tapping into inner child work, and you also have an opportunity to go deeper and do some spiritual work. Maybe even access some shadow, to do some shadow work, especially if you're feeling really energetic and energized right now. You have an excess of energy. It might be a good time to do some deeper inner work. You feel differently about the opportunities that are coming to you. You're not just taking any opportunity that comes to you. You're not fighting for the kinds of things you used to. You're spending much more time entertaining your heart space, what moves you. You feel unstuck here. And I feel like you have a lot of momentum. You're doing something that feels really good to you, and you're actually stepping back from a lot of the things that traditionally offer a sense of stability. I believe that you are moving towards a more bohemian, eccentric type lifestyle. Next up, we have our shadow card. This is just a card for addressing perhaps some shadow that could pop up during this process that may cause a little hiccup in the movement here. We have the Seven of Spheres. That is our Seven of Pentacles. You're building something right now. What I'm getting here, especially because it feels really, I feel really drawn to put this near the solitude, is it don't stay in your work too much. Enjoy it, relish it. If it's personal and private, nurture that. But there's an element of work here, some kind of a project. You may be feeling very protective of it. And I think that whatever it is that you're doing, the world would benefit from a reveal, would benefit from some insight, and definitely, more importantly, do what you love. Do not deviate and fall into an old pattern that you already know doesn't serve you. Ace of Pentacles reverse, King of Pentacles reverse, with this Five of Wands in between. I feel like you're doing something that you love right now. With this Queen of Cups and this Two of Swords reverse, you stopped entertaining things that do not serve you anymore. You have a different idea around how to create your abundance. And I think that you are involved right now in a passionate project. It may be isolating you a little bit, but that gives you an opportunity to go deeper and do some work. Ultimately, I think that the shadow advice here is not to slip into old habits. Your pile got 2 Moonology cards. These cards for me are just quick signals from the universe, from source, just an oracle message to you. It's time to take action. Luck is on your side. We've got fire, 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 fire. We have a new moon in Aries, a new moon in Sagittarius. I mean, you are on the precipice of like really like divine expression. I feel like you're really tapped into a creative force right now. You are taking action. This is a lot of action, but I think it may be time to bring your project, bring your energy out into the world a little bit. We need that stuff. Luck is on your side. You are protected. Okay, source is here for you. The divine is watching out for you and clearing the way so that you have as the least amount of resistance as possible, because this is delicious energy that we all need. And I, for one, feel great just dabbling in it. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, you can like, share, subscribe. If you like stones, crystals, you can feel free to visit my Etsy shop. The link is in the description below. Goodbye.